Welcome to Comfy Havoc number 2. My name is Echo Fang Grey Wolf. This is the very last day of Indigenous/Native Heritage Month. So, I am going to do a heart-to-heart. That's what this is about to be. This is about to be a heart-to-heart video because I need to make this. You don't need to hear it, but I do want to share it. Okay? So I'm also preparing to do a Spider-Man 2099 video after I sing a song or two for my Instagram. And then after I do that, sometime this week, if I don't forget that I said this, if I don't forget that I made this video, I am going to post those songs here. So, let's get this over with, shall we? As a person who is partially Native, I've had my ups and downs on this channel. No. Not directly due to Native TikTok and stuff, and not too many people here that I know for sure follow me is Native. But, I'm sorry, when the weather shifts, my nose runs. So I want to talk to y'all about missed opportunities in life and how I never got them. So I don't have any missed opportunities. I've had lost opportunities versus missed opportunities. See, a missed opportunity is when somebody drops an opportunity in your lap and you get to take it, win, lose, or draw. I've never been that blessed. There was never a martial art team at the college that I attend. There's never a martial art team at the high school or the middle school that I attended. So, no opportunities. And without people actually knowing who I am or taking me seriously, it's kind of hard to get discovered when no one sees your shit. So I will beg you, all 142 of you that are watching, share my martial arts. If you don't share anything else, at least share my martial arts stuff. That would help me out a fuck ton. Now, because I'm 48 years old, I'm not getting any younger. I'm in decent shape. I'm not in fair shape, but I'm in decent shape. But we're fixing that because after, I guess by Wednesday or by Friday, I'll be able to get back on my push-up regimen. I got my booster shot on Saturday, and my arm still doesn't feel like it's strong enough to do a push-up. So I've not done push-ups this week. Today is only Tuesday. I might attempt it on Wednesday. I'm not going to swear to it. I don't tell you guys any lies. So missed opportunities, or in my case, opportunities that never have fallen on my face, or in my lap, or in a position that I could use to change my life, has never happened. And when you aren't given an opportunity to shine, you never will. It's hard to make your own opportunities, especially when you're 5'3" and everybody sees over you and could care two shits about you. And then being multicultural, nobody knows what I am. And what they see and what they think also prevents them from giving me a chance. So being that this is the last day of Indigenous/Native Heritage Month, I am going to talk to you guys about the name Echo Fang Grey Wolf, or EFG, versus my government name of James Williams Jr. Most entertainers use a stage name, and maybe that has been my flaw of never using a stage name. The reason why I didn't use a stage name was because I legitimately wanted to change my name when I started this business into Brandon Kramer. Let me explain that. Brandon Kramer was to honor actress Stephanie Kramer from Hunter and actor Brandon Lee, who is the son of the great Bruce Lee. But when I found out that it cost so much money that I don't have to change my name, I said, okay, you know what? I'm just going to take my chances as James Williams Jr. Granted, those chances were far and few between of success. I've had close calls, but that's it. Like I said, the one project that was not mine that I had a close call, the two producers were college students, and they got to fighting and they scrapped the movie because they couldn't see eye to eye because one of their guys' girlfriends got too big for their britches, and it just fucked up the whole program. Now, I'm not going to blame it all on the girl. There's a thing that you got to understand in this business. If you're going in this thing with a friend, you go in as business partners, not as friends. And y'all both need to have that clear. We're doing this shit as business partners. Now, that's a thin line because, You know your friends, but y'all gotta get this shit done. So you have to be on point with the business aspect of this shit. And they just weren't. I was, because I was learning at 619, waiting for my opportunity to shine, and it just wasn't happening, you know. So that being said, I didn't get opportunities. Uh, Millennium came here with the promise of Hollywood East. I didn't get opportunities because when Millennium dropped that bombshell of "Come to Millennium, we'll give you the Hollywood East," they never said in the commercials with Rick Young and Tim Reed that you had to be a SAG actor. They never said that you had to have an appointment. They just said show up. My father and 5 other cars were the first cars there, and we were all the first 5 cars to leave because we didn't know shit about SAG, and we didn't know we had to have an appointment. Because the commercials that I saw, clearly the 5 cars behind me saw the same commercials with everybody with that same fire and that same desire that got turned away. I made a movie called Fallen Dragons. I sent it to them. They never sent it back. They told me they didn't make kung fu movies, and with 2 years of that, they made The Expendables. That's another missed opportunity, or in my case, a opportunity never given. I've gone on thousands of casting calls. Not one time has anybody looked at me and say, "We want you." I come close, but I never got that SpongeBob card. I talked to a couple of people. You're just not what we're looking for right now. We'll be back in 6 months. 6 months, haven't changed anything. Hair got cut, go in. Same thing. Same fucking people. Exact same people. And then they went to that. I recently dropped a $400 collections payment to John Casablanca. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call y'all out. I'm not gonna sugarcoat that shit. Apparently, I didn't read the fine print of the contract that there was an exit price of $400, but they also wanted $70 a day. When I talked to the young lady about that, I specifically explained to her that I can't pay y'all $70 a day. If I had $70 a day, I'd be living in Hollywood and I'd be working. But no, COVID kind of fucked everything up. And like I said, there's no reason why I shouldn't be working with all these new channels and platforms going out. You got Pluto TV, Tubi, and a lot of other things that's coming out. I'm an actor. Give me a job. I work cheap. I just need enough to live on. I don't need to be super famous. Give me a job. It's not that difficult. People who want to do it can't do it if we're not given a chance. You want to give me a job as an actor? Give me a job as a writer. Let me do both. I'm already doing all that shit. I'm working behind the scenes on my own shit. I'm doing everything that comes with making films because I've had to learn the shit to do the shit. I don't have a degree in it, but I have made some films. Okay. So, now I'm doing pretty well with 99, except for trying to get my profile changed and get my stage name changed. So, let's get into it. Brandon Kramer was a wash. Koei Fang was a wash. In one of my episodes of Guardians of the Earth, I used the name Koei Fang. So let me explain that. Koey, Koei, Fang, Fang, like Echo Fang. So they weren't really working. And to be honest, I don't look Chinese, so that's not going to work. Although the character I was playing was supposed to be Chinese and black. Alright? And the only reason I did that was because if one of my favorite actresses who is Chinese could play Native American, I figured, well, fuck it. I'll play a Chinese and black guy. Alright? So, for Guardians of the Earth, my character was basically Chinese and black and Native. Alright? But since someone has that in Alabama, no one's ever going to see that shit. And that was supposed to be the breakthrough shit for YouTube to make me noticed. Unfortunately, that shit didn't happen. So I have all the footage. I just have to find the time and have to find a hard drive that can accept that shit. Because I can't redo it without either FireWire hard drive, because this thing here won't let the damn terabyte thing work. So I don't know how to fix it, but I know it doesn't work. All right, and it was formatted. It isn't working, and I can't get any help. And I don't have a big Mac computer, so I can just sit down and do it. I could do it in a whole day if I just had the time. I could do it if I had the equipment to get it done. Now you see the problem. No equipment and no time. Alright? And since I'm in school for police science and criminal justice, I kind of got to get this goddamn degree. Because the Army finally decided, hey, we're going to help you now. So yeah, there's that. Now, Brandon Kramer wasn't going to work. Echo Feng has to work. Koi Fang didn't work. But Echo Fang sounds like it's a wish luck name. Alright? It's also a unisex name, or at least the Echo part is, because a boy or a girl could be called Echo. Alright? And it's ECKO. So that way, you can't really trademark names, really. No. And it's a stage name. My checks are going to say James Williams Jr. until I either get enough money and I can strike deals with the military so that I don't lose my benefits by changing my name, because by changing my name, it kind of eliminates who I am, and then they might not have to pay me my benefits. So if that's the case, then I'm never changing my name. But I will continue to go by Echo Fang Grey Wolf until I am dead. Echo Fang Grey Wolf is going to be my Native American name. When and if I can get registered in the Cherokee Nation, it will not be under James Williams Jr. It will be under Echo Fang Grey Wolf. And James Williams Jr. will be my government name. Kind of like when Chinese people immigrate over to America or Canada and they have two names. Long Young Wu name would be Larry Wu. Yeah, because it would be easier for Americans or Canadians to spell that shit versus Long Hong Wu. Alright? So, no offense if that was offensive, I'm sorry. But Chinese people know exactly what I'm talking about. Alright? So, you could have your Chinese name and you immigrate to America, you can have your American name. They're like, Asian countries are the only countries that really do that shit. So, why can't I have my government name and my native name? Because Native Americans also have somewhat that shit can be done. So that's what I'm going to do. So now I have to pay for these DNA tests. I was supposed to actually order these things like 3 or 4 days ago. I just been busy as fuck trying to make videos, so that's why that shit hasn't happened. But that being said, Echo Fang Grey Wolf is to honor my Cherokee side. So, as much as it shames me to say this, I am part Cherokee. And unfortunately, Cherokee has become the go-to race for everybody who's mixed with Native. So, if this DNA test comes back and we're not Cherokee, that won't be too much sweat off my back. It just means that whatever Native is in Virginia, we are part of that, which would be great too. Anyway, that being said, Echo Fang Grey Wolf is a name I'm choosing to honor my Native side. So I again beg for Native blessings. However, with or without you, I'm going to do this because I have to. Because making movies makes me happy. And I would rather be a poor actor that's happy than a man doing a job because he has no choice. And I'm done regretting my life. So please be with me. Pray and hope that everything works out my way. And also hope that my dream girl comes my way and things work out. That being said, I'm Echo Fang Grey Wolf. This is Kung Fu Havoc number 2. Be seeing you. Damn it, that's the wrong way.